Hello, everyone. Yeah, I had to do that one more time. Anyway, hey guys, Matt the Speedstar here, aka the Game Rebel, ready to run through the next part of Metroid Other M Redemption. Oh man, I almost botched my intro. I'm kind of recording this like right after I finished the last one, because to be honest, I don't get many chances to actually do sessions. Most chances I just get like maybe about a half hour's worth in order to be able to get a video done before everything gets all noisy again. Anyway, I'm kind of dragging this out. Last time, we took on two mini-bosses. Down there at the subterranean control room, we fought Fune Nahime. And then, over there by the biological examine floor, I said that wrong, but whatever. We went down there and we fought the King Key Hunter as well as its minions. Which, by our current standards, are actually tougher enemies, and they are also very annoying. And I also did kind of screw up a couple times because I could not see for crap. I've changed that. I've actually upped the brightness on my TV, so now I'll actually be able to see things. I haven't changed anything on my recorded footage, though, so you'll still see the same stuff. It's just I'll be able to actually see things now. Anyway, I stopped here because we got a ways to go before we get to the exam center over here. And our next navigation booth is close by. But again, we still have quite a ways to go. And water. Yep. The return of one of the biggest hindrances in Metroid games. Moving through water. And of course, we don't get our gravity suit for a long time. In fact, it's the second last upgrade in the game that you get. And you only get it when you really need it. But then again, this is sort of excusable because this has been done in Metroid games before. Stupid thing. Can't believe it takes 3 regular beam shots to kill these things. Now that I think about it, the design on those actually... I just got a good look at that thing's model, and that actually looks like those fish from Fusion. Yeah, I just noticed that. I didn't really know what that was. Anyway, there's more of them up ahead. And because they take a couple beam shots, I'm actually going to need to use missiles for once. It's too far away, so I can't shoot that one. But before I do, if you do this just right, you can head in here and get yourself a missile tank. It's actually hard to miss that one. Unless you're not paying attention. But yeah, in water, you're slowed down to a crawl, and believe me, it's pretty bad in this game. I can admit that. That is real big hindrance. And you have to go through here. I guess there is one leniency. I think you go faster if you go Morph Ball. Not sure how bombs would be effective down here, but whatever. Whatever works. As one of the cutest maids in all of Fire Emblem says in one of her victory lines. Yeah, it's also... I mentioned this last time. It's also not Matt the Speedstar LP if I don't bring up Fire Emblem Fates. I don't know. What can I say? That game, I go on way too much. I don't play it too much now, but I do go on it when I have like nothing to do, or I'm not gonna get into it. Let's just move on. There is something down there, but we can't get it because we need the speed booster. And we can't use the speed booster when we're underwater like this. Oh, God. This room. There's a bowl up there. I'm gonna kill it real quick. There's more bowls. There are items here I can get. Okay, that works. So, we just flooded the place. That's how we kind of get across. But of course, as you know, there are those fish again. I hate those fish so much. I should not do it, but I think there's actually something down there. I know there's like something down over here, but I forget if there's another thing in another spot. But I do know, going over here, I can get myself another missile tank. I want to get as many missile tanks as I can, because then I don't have to be so... Well, to be honest, I'm going to be about as OCD about it anyway, because any chance I get, and I've said this before, any chance I get to reload my missiles, I take that chance. Alright, is that all of them? It should be. Now, if I remember right, this drains it. And then we have to do this one more time to get to why I don't like this room. Aside from the fact that there are a lot of bulls around here, and they are going to commit suicide if they get too close. Now, if I can find it... Shoot this. Welcome to probably the loudest room in the game. Because once you do that, it just keeps going up and down, up and down. It floods, it flushes, it does everything really annoying. Take a chance to quickly look here, see if there's any other items. There probably isn't. And I'm just wasting time, and if so, I am sorry. And I somehow keep talking like this, because I don't know why. Because I don't like this room. I'm just glad the sense move works pretty well. Alright. Now let's leave, because I'm pretty sure there's nothing else here. Or at the very least, there's nothing else over there. If I actually fell into the water and had to do all that again, I would have just been like, nope. Nope. Rage quitting. But that's kind of what you need to do. Yeah, at this point, I don't believe there's anything else in here. So, holding that charge beam was kind of pointless. Oh boy. These things are up and about. They're gonna die. I hear more of them. One of them feels like it's close. Yeah, as you see around... Ah! Sorry for the silence right there, but just trying to comprehend the fact that I actually got a legit jump scare out of that. I'm not kidding. My heart is racing right now. And not just because I'm in this room. No, I got more, I can't talk. Anyway. What you do, you come up here, go through this. This is a little bit of an annoying thing, because one, there's gamers in here that you have to bomb. And they can show up so suddenly. Then you gotta do this, and if you screw up once, you gotta do this all over again. Okay, I know I'm complaining a lot, but you know, every game's got these kinds of things where you muck up once, And then you gotta go do everything over again. Or, you know, they just got those long, tedious parts. And you just don't want anything to do with that. I'll be honest, I was not paying attention. Now I was. Should be the last one. Okay, it drops off here. This is where the hologram thing is, but... Oh, no way, I can't see it yet because of the whole hologram thing, so I gotta turn this off. Hey, do you remember those Groganches I was showing you back when I was heading to the subterranean control room? Now we fight them. Now this is more or less the kind of music of when you're trying to run from something. Doesn't feel... Definitely feels space horror to me, but not really the right setting for this fight. Anyway, Groganches. They have these natural missiles they fire out. You want to hit these with your beam by unlocking from the Groganch's weak spot. And I was going to get to that in a second, but apparently they beat me to it. Groganches have two stances in a way. A high stance and a low stance. High stance, their weak spot is essentially their back. Low stance, it's their belly. And you can tell when they let out that loud cry. You'll be able to tell when they change stance. These things are very annoying to fight because, well, for one thing, if you're locked on, their missiles can intercept yours. And they take a beating and a half to kill. Thankfully, you don't fight them that many times in the game. I'll spoil it right now. You fight them 3 times. Well, 3 times that are required. You can... Once you've got the ability to, once you've got your wave beam, because, you know, we're gonna get that in this game. Once you've got your wave beam, you can go back and kill those other 2 Groganches, but they're not doing anything. They're just there. So you're basically just doing that to be an ass. Now, there are some... I know there's one item in here that we can get, and it's up there. You know what? Since I got the chance, because I can always just wall jump up there. Items kind of around there. But we cannot get to the thing to activate. Okay. But we still can't get to it, because that's quite a jump you have to make. Because you have to get all the way over there again. And then you have to be able to space jump once you've gotten that. All the way over there. And then you need it in order to get up there and get the item. And those things don't stay active, so you gotta be quick on the draw about it. Sorry for wasting a lot of time there, but I did kind of want to bring that up. Alright, we got one more navigation. We got one more navigation booth before we get over there. And thankfully, it's not much of a stretch, because I remember here. The room after this hallway here is actually split into 2 parts. A lower floor and an upper floor. And that's... the arrows are just to show you which one is which. So technically, if you were looking at, say like a legit 3D map like in the Prime games, those would essentially be overlapping if you were looking from high up. And now these guys. I like being able to just do that. Just knock them down and throw them. I honestly like that. Actually, before it gets a chance, lay a bomb and kill it. Now, there is a missile tank over there, but again, like with the other item, you need the space jump for that one. Okay. Oh, that was the key hunter. I thought of those, fly trap things again. That works. So yeah, it's another elevator shaft, but thankfully, unlike the previous one, which had the Galmanian on your tail, so to say, this one is not an instant death trap. But why do I keep jumping off there? I'm trying to get up here because I'm trying to look for... Aha! That one is incredibly sneaky. Took me into a post story to actually find that one my first attempt, but then again, I didn't really look around for anything. Because, you know how we were when we were young. With me, I just didn't really give a... I didn't really have time to think. I just went and did stuff. I didn't even bother thinking at all. I just did things. I want to get rid of that gamer. Oh, screw it. I'll go first person and shoot it regularly. Alright. And when I get the chance... I like being able to do that. Going into search view while having a charge beam ready. Okay. You remember this thing? I think these things were actually... I remember seeing these in Zero Mission. I wonder if they were made that way. In this game. I'm just curious is all. Oh, great, more of these guys, and they... Again, I did not know about this. Apparently, doing the overblast, you can literally rip off their wings. Kind of pointless, but hey, I'll take it. Yeah, it just takes 3 shots, but whatever. Okay, now we're in that, technically, here, let me zoom in. You can actually see some little silhouettes there that kind of shows, the other rooms over here, and... Technically, we're in that little, viewing area where we, fought the Groganch. Except... more Gripchins. Again, I don't know the correct pronunciation of the name. I'm just gonna go with that. Now, with these guys, you can try to overblast them, but it doesn't work. But thankfully, you don't take damage because they don't have anything. Never mind. Ah, and he was stuttering too. Ow. Okay, while I got a chance, I'm gonna hit this guy in the back. Okay. Yes! That lethal strike is mine. So yeah, it's another energy part that we are not going to be getting for some time. I am not going to worry too much about it. I think I'm doing alright. Just keep going. There's nothing here for you yet. Because another one of those things, and we need Wave Beam for it. Ah! And then we got these guys again. I have to get closer so it opens up. Come on, open up for me. So I can kill you. That should be it. And we're at another long stretch, which... oh boy. Hey, remember what we just fought? I'm waiting for it to show up because now we have to do it again. You don't get the music this time, though. But we gotta do it again. We have to kill another Groganch. And then once it goes into its high stance, like so. I have to get up there so I can actually hit it. I think there's another way I can do this, but also you can't get into that thing otherwise. You can't get into the navigation booth without killing this thing and solving the puzzle of this room. And then there's times where with the Grogganch, either something is protecting it or you hit its neck and that just makes your missile bounce off. And I am locked onto the wrong thing. Oh, apparently I can just shoot this with my regular beam. I can probably shoot with my charge beam too, but I'm pretty sure missiles do more damage. So I'm just gonna missile the thing. Besides, this is probably about the most I'll be using my missiles. Eh, not really. But it'll be one of the few times that I actually use up a lot of missiles and get low. It's going high again. And I am already down to 2 missiles. Again, normally I would have reloaded at this point, but you know, Grogganches, I just want to kill these things. And my last one does it. Wow. My last missile is what kills this thing. Alright, now technically, I actually don't know if you have to fight this one. Now that I think about it. No, wait, I think you kind of do. Let me just check real quick, because I know there's some... I think there's that. Down there. You know, let's ride this thing. Maybe there's something I missed. But anyway, I was locked onto something else. There is an actual energy tank in this room, and it's this one that actually made me believe that all energy tanks that you got in the game were unavoidable. This is just so I can shoot whatever's coming up, because I know there's stuff coming up. I think if anything, though, it's just Rios. Yeah. It's mainly Rios. And it knocked me off, which means I gotta do this again. And waste more time. If I had my speed booster, though, I could actually get another item in here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back here again to take care of some extra items that I just cannot access. And then there are some that are behind those power bomb obstacles. I can't do anything about those until I have power bombs, and that's not till post-story. Missiles, they don't need the diffusion effect. Oh, now that I think... I almost want to say now that I think about it, yeah, I don't think I needed to kill that Grogganch. I just needed to... not really... just go after the thing, that's it. I don't know. Anyone who knows about that, go ahead. Like, comment, subscribe, or whatever. So anyways, it's through this narrow thing here with the energy tank that I thought it was unavoidable, because I actually thought... energy tank's like right up ahead. You fall down here, and you can't get back up. Nope. You can skip over this all you want if you don't want to get the energy tank. I know some of them are, or at least the one I got before was completely unavoidable, but you know what? I want it. I want it because it makes me feel better. Because then I can take care of a lot of the higher threat enemies without having to worry about dying. Okay, it has been 25 minutes at this point. Next up is the exam center that we were supposed to go to. After, another room, pretty much. But you know what?
Sequence complete. Process successful.
I may have taken a little bit of time with the Grogganches, but you know what? I think I'm all good to end it here. Next time on Metroid Other M Redemption, we are going to head to our location that Adam wants us to head to, and maybe see if we can meet up with our fellow platoon members, because I haven't seen them in a while. And I wouldn't mind seeing some friendly faces around here. Make me feel better. So, until next time, thank you all for watching. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you wish to follow along with this and my other Let's Plays, please consider subscribing. If any concerns come up, I'll let you guys know on my Twitter, and additional info in the lower left box in the video, and down in the description below. This has been Matt the Speedstar, aka the Game Rebel, and I'll see you guys next time when we run through the next part of Metroid Other M.